We're back on the Baja Peninsula and we've settled into the off-grid cruiser's life. After a pleasant sail from Punta Chivato south to Santo Domingo, located at the mouth of Bahia Concepcion, we're really leaning into how we like to cruise. Only sailing when there's a breeze to move with, chipping away at a few boat chores a day, getting daily exercise, and of course enjoying the fruits of our labor by relaxing, spending lots of time reading and soaking in the splendor of Mexico. Just headed to shore here for a stroll. Might head up to the ridges behind the beach. There's a little road up here through the beautiful desert landscape that allows easy walking, and even if you go off the road, it's still pretty open kind of terrain and not too much vegetation, so it's easy to walk around. But really nice, easy beach to land on as well. It stays deep to within about 5 feet of shore, so you can dinghy right in. We've seen some nice wildlife around here, including some desert hare and coyotes as well, probably looking for those hare. What do we have here, Kat?
Looks like a dolphin skull, which is pretty cool. It's cool little interlocking teeth. They're a lot pokier and sharper than I would have expected.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Kat and I really enjoy exploring the desert landscapes that surround the Gulf of California. Indeed, they are spiky, dusty, and sometimes appear dead, but when you look closer, extraordinary life is everywhere. The adaptations of the plants and creatures of the almost rainless place are so wild to observe, such as scars on old cacti, and little bushes presenting just a few flowers that feed the same resourceful bees that visit cruiser boats in search of water. Just in the arroyo here, and you can definitely tell the coyotes and other creatures are using it as a little highway. It looks like a well-groomed trail. It is a well-groomed trail by the animals. We're in one of the threads of the arroyo now leading back to the beach, and there's this really, really interesting conglomerate layer of primarily shell. It'd be very interesting to know the age of all these shells and the age of this layer. I'm certain several thousand years at least. And it doesn't look too old, given the shells are still like shell form, not fossilized at all, but very neat. Turtle.
Okay, well, we just had a really lovely walk, hike, something in between in Punta Santo Domingo. And now there's a little bit of the northerly starting to kick up. So we're just going to use this as our opportunity to sail further south into Bahia Concepcion.
Which way is the chain? Okay, I'm just going to stay on this tack for a second. Just going to get a little speed and I'll tack it over. Perfect start to our sail. Sailing off the anchor went quite well, and the wind is just picking up just as we get going. It's really nice. And only 7 miles to go, so it'll be a fast sail regardless of if we're going 4 or 6 knots or whatever. It's gonna be really nice.
Oh my god.
You see boobies?
Boobies! There's 2 boobies!
Oh, there's 2 right there! Woohoo!
Alright, we have our first potential fish on the line.
Ah,
How's it feeling?
feels like a fish.
Big fish?
Not super big. Feels like a
Oh, I
nice-
can see it.
Can you?
Yeah, I can see it. Should I get this line out of the way?
I think it's okay. but you can get the gaff.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, not in there, not in there. Ah!
Sorry.
No! Oh my gosh!
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, there's blood everywhere. Ah! Gross.
Yeah, we gotta get those out of the way next time.
Oh, freaking blood everywhere. Dang it, we just showered. Oh, look at our pillows. Oh, pretty.
Yeah. Well, that was a little chaotic bringing that fish in. We were a little rusty on preparing the cockpit, like having the cushions out and whatnot. But we got it in. It's a small Spanish mackerel, which apparently is a popular game fish here in Baja. Is it good eating, Kat?
Yes. AI tells me that it is good and has a rich flavor, and if you want to reduce its intensity, you can remove the dark meat along the midline.
Sweet. We've got the reels out again, and we'll be better prepared this time around for the next fish. And here's how we clean the cutting board. Just tie a rope to it and throw it overboard.
Conveniently, the wind waited to increase until we had cleaned up after landing our first fish of the season. In Bahia Concepcion, large areas of shoal water extends out into the channel from both sides, so we were sure to keep a close eye on the depth sounder. With this only being our fourth sail of the season, we were still working on gaining back the confidence one gets while living the cruiser's life, but that didn't stop us from leaving the engine off to sail onto anchor. It was a robust approach into the well-protected anchorage off Playa Santa Spec, but the gradually sloping bottom made it easy to tack our way past a couple boats to a great spot a few hundred feet off the beach. We really enjoy sailing onto anchor, especially in sporty conditions like we experienced that day. With both of us knowing exactly what to do, it's a great skill to have in our back pocket for when we ever may experience engine issues. That said, by sailing on and off anchor, we avoid starting up the engine for those short bursts that I'm told can be hard on diesels.
We're tacking our way into anchorage here. It's nice and quiet, just a few boats. And the highway so far isn't too noisy, so this is looks like a pretty neat spot. Good place to be when it's going to be blowing westerly strong for a few days here. Okay, go ahead with those. Okay, go ahead. So we've settled in the anchorage here. Sun kind of ended up being hidden behind the clouds. And with that in mind, I'm going to make some little kickstands for the solar panels so that they can stay up more efficiently. The little mounts, they kind of slowly sort of twist down, so I think they need that extra support. So right now I've just been using some random sticks, but we lost one, fell overboard. But I found a cool piece of bamboo on the beach, so I'm going to use that. I found out that around here the optimal solar panel angle is about 20 to 30 degrees this time of year, so 30 degrees in December, and then down to about 20 by March. So I'm gonna mount it at about 25 or something, kind of between the two. And I think there'll be some adjustability there, just putting the little kickstand up. So yeah, just gonna do that now. Kind of a fun little project. Good morning from Playa Santa Spec in Bahia Concepcion. We're anchored here in this nice calm spot. The wind that comes off the land from the north, so it's nice and steady in here, nice little breezes. And we've got some chores to do, so we're taking care of them right now. One of which is the dinghy is leaking again. There was a quick patch I did when the dinghy was hanging off the davits back at San Carlos, so I gotta do it properly now because it did start to leak. It held for like a week and a half, so that was pretty nice. But I can hear it hissing right now. So we're just gonna row to shore and take care of it there, where we can properly deflate the dinghy and do a better job of it this time. So off we go. Yeah. We're at the beach here and deflated the dinghy and got the patch on. It's using contact cement. It's not ideal, but I think it's gonna work fine given how the other patch did. And I've used this stuff before for gluing patches on, and it's lasted upwards of a couple of years, so it'll work for now. All my Hypalon glue went hard over the summer, so. But we're gonna go walk around the beach here, check things out. There's some garbage disposal, and apparently vendors that come by as well, so we'll see what the schedule is.
With a sometimes noisy highway nearby and dozens of RVs lining the beach, Playa Santa Spec is certainly not the most beautiful spot to anchor. That said, in addition to being a very well protected anchorage, it does offer some service on shore, such as 2 restaurants that sell bulk potable water, as well as visits from vegetable vendors and garbage disposal.
We're heading to shore to head to town. An RV'er offered that we could grab a ride to Mulegé with him, along with another sailor named Chris on an adjacent boat on an Alberg 38. And so that's what we're gonna go do, get some groceries. We're just running out of our veggies and fresh fruit, so really good timing. Also running out of eggs. So it'd be our first shop since San Carlos, so it's been over a week now, almost 10 days, so that feels really good. But beautiful day, beautiful sunrise, and nice to change the pace here a little bit, heading into town, and we're looking forward to going to this town. It sounds really nice.
About 30 minutes north of Playa Santa Spec, Mulegé is a unique town situated on the Rio Santa Rosalia. With a year-round flow of fresh water coming down from the mountains, this lush green valley is a stark contrast to the surrounding desert landscapes. For the most part, Mulegé is off the main tourist track, offering an authentic Mexican vibe. There are several excellent small grocery stores to choose from, along with a hardware store, propane filling services, and a cute town square filled with great little restaurants. Thanks to Peter and Joe, who both gave us rides into town while we were in the area.
We're just going for a little stroll on land before it gets dark this evening. Checking out the beach on the other side of the point here. We haven't really left the confines of the bay we've been anchored in quite happily. We've been happy just hanging out, but nice to stretch our legs and check out something else for a moment. We're going big game hunting today. Got ourselves a nice big old pile of garbage from just a small portion of the beach.
Good morning from Playa Santa Spec. Still, we're just hanging out, having a good old time. It's beautiful and warm. It's hot. We're gonna go for a swim. The wind is a lot more subdued so far today, and it's a lot hotter and less cloud. So looking forward to just getting chores done, swimming, relaxing. We're gonna fill our water up as well. There's some water sources on shore that we can fill our jugs and make sure we're topped right up, and then we may move to another anchorage a little later. In the meantime, let's go swimming.
Our friends from Bellingham are here. They have traveled by land in their camper, Elijah and Kat, and we got to go see them this morning, which was really fun. So maybe we'll go sup over there real quick too before they take off. They're going to spend a couple of days in the Loreto area before heading back to the northwest and catching the winter. Sounds like really good skiing up there. But yeah, it was really nice to see them.
I'm pretending to fish.
Oh!
We have not been catching much fish lately. But a man, he caught 4 fish by spearfishing in here. There's definitely some species. Intrigued to come back with the sup and troll around. That'd be kind of fun. Good morning. I'm just catching the early fishing session here as the sun comes up. Beautiful morning with a beautifully calm night. We're just having a really nice time relaxing here in Playa Satisfac. I'm back from fishing and I caught 2 nice little Sierra. That'll be a good lunch and dinner, and then some. And beautiful morning out here, super calm. I could smell someone's perfume from the shore because the wind's coming a little bit off there. It's amazing how smell carries, that's the saying, right? Having spent 5 nights at Playa Satisfac, we decided to move along to a spot around the corner, a half-mile away. We figured the noise from the trucks on the highway using their engine brakes might be a little more subdued there, so we made it a fun little mission of sailing on and off anchor again to relocate. Okay, I think that counts as our shortest sail ever. I don't know if I've ever raced full sail to sail half a mile away. Okay, we're on a little beach mission. Gonna go check out where the hot springs supposedly are, and then go to a little island just out here. And we're having fun with it, and bringing this up, and towing Cat. There you go. Searching for these elusive hot springs. We don't know where they are yet. But it's a really nice little town here. Little gringo village it looks like. Very nice homes right on the water. Okay, Kat has found the elusive hot springs. We're using our fancy rock anchor.
It's pretty warm right there.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's a hot, warm bath.
Yeah. Lovely.
That's really lovely.
It's the perfect seaside bath.
Yeah. All right, so this is quite perfect here at the tide we found it at, which was I think we're about 3 hours after high tide, and yeah, it's just like a warm bath. It's not like a raging hot spring like you might find elsewhere, but that's just fine when you're sitting in the hot sun. So I think the optimal tide is probably right about now, maybe slightly lower. It'll be a bit warmer because I'm definitely feeling like cool water coming in. There's these distinct hot spots in the bottom of the pool here, so you gotta kind of watch out for them. I don't think they'll actually burn you, but you definitely feel them right at the back of the tub towards the shore. Cat caught a fish. Is he hurt?
Probably.
I'm gonna do some mouth to mouth. What's wrong with this fish?
It's only swimming on one side.
Nature will take its course. It's a pretty little fish.
Yeah.
It's like a little wind-up fish.
Yeah, a little back toy.
Well, it's gonna make a nice meal for a lucky bird that finds it. Or fish. All right, onward. Hey, buddy! Well, it's the end of a beautiful day, just lounging on the beaches, doing a little video editing, little chores around the boat. And Kat was making some English muffins, but the dough kind of failed to rise. So she decided to make a pizza out of it. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't know if it's going to taste good, but a fun switch up from fish tacos.
Yeah, we never get sick of those fish tacos. Actually, gosh, we have fish in the cooler. We could have fish tacos for dessert. Okay, bye for now. Good night.